Hi guys, I'm Rafi.
And I'm Chris.
This is our game,
Fun maps.
and the objective of the game is to test how well you know your states.
So the main objective of this is to help you learn your states. So we'll start with easy.
In easy, you see our instructions are you click on a state, and it's prompted to ask the state's name, and you just type it in. If you know it, you get a point, and if you don't, you also lose. You gain a point in the form of a guess. So you want to keep your score down, your golf score down, and your total state wants to be 50 because that means you got all 50 states correct.
So keep in mind this is like a golf score. So perfect score is equal to 50. So if you don't know a state, just say IDK and you will be able to click on another state. So let's play the game.
So we'll start with the basic state.
California.
We all know this is our home state of California. Or if you're from California, at least Berkeley's here.
Okay, so I'll input California. And as you get it right, it'll show you the abbreviation of the state, CA.
And you see in this top right corner, 1 point, and you got one state correct. And we'll go to another state. How about we click, I don't know what state I clicked. I must have clicked the state, I don't know which one it is. Here we go, this is Texas. So obviously, Texas, it's correct.
And then the total state goes up 2, and the golf score goes up 2.
And you just saw I don't know, so we'll just demonstrate that. We're going to leave that to later. So let's say I click this state, and I don't know what it is. If I don't want to guess and get penalized, I'll just say IDK, and my score is not affected. But let's say, I click it, and I guess, and I say let's call it California. You see, my score went up, which means a higher score is not good. But your total state didn't go up because it was incorrect. So if you don't know, you can input IDK.
So this is the easy portion, and anytime you want to go back to the main menu, just click main menu, and you'll be prompted to the original page.
The home screen.
The home screen.
And in easy mode, when you got all 50 states correct and your total state equals 50, it'll report your time. Although you're not constricted by time, it's just a way for you to understand how fast you're doing it. So every time you beat a level, it tells you how fast you did it. So you can test yourself and try to beat a level faster and faster.
Okay, so now we're going to select medium, and we'll walk you through the instructions for medium. So it's like the first level, easy. You just click on a state, but this time it's a capital. So every time you get it right or wrong, perfect score is still 50. IDK works the same way, so basically it's the same, just with capitals.
And to make it a little easier, we actually started with all the states, their names there, because we actually played it, and without all the states it took us longer to input the capitals, because to input a state it's kind of easier. To input a capital it's easier to know which state it is. So to help you guys out, we labeled all the states.
Okay, so we'll start with, let's say, California again. So we'll input Sacramento. And as you see, if you get it right, the abbreviation of the state will change to its actual capital, which is Sacramento. And then the golf score, it goes up 1, and total state goes up 1 as well.
And then the I don't know function works just as well here. We'll click data. If I don't know it's capital, I'll type IDK. Nothing will happen, I won't be penalized. And let's say I type Oregon, and if I don't know the capital, let's say I type in Sacramento, which is California's capital, my score goes up, which I don't want. And then now I type in the actual capital, Salem, and I'll have 2 more states.
Okay, so this is the run through of the medium. Main menu takes you back to the home menu, and we will walk you through the expert level.
This is for those of you that are really confident in your abilities to guess the states and capitals.
Alright, so this one's a little different. Here you're gonna guess both state and the capital. So then whenever you do enter a state or a capital, whichever you wish to enter first, you click enter and you'll be able to enter another option, which is the state or capital.
And so this is one that's important to pay attention to the instructions. For those of you that have played Sporkle, it's kind of like that. Where let's say you click on California, I can input California plus enter, Sacramento plus enter. I don't have to click on the state twice, which kind of speeds up the gameplay and makes it a little bit easier for you. So we'll give you a little run through, see how this works.
And since this is both capitals and states, your perfect score will be equal to 100.
So let's start with California again. We click it, and I can input either one. Order does not matter, so let's say we do Sacramento first this time. And as you see, Sacramento came up, and I didn't have to click on the state again. The answer box is still there, and this time I'll enter the state's name, California. Oops. And now I'm prompted with the state and capital, and my answer shuts off. And to actually make the game even easier, so you don't click on a state you already guessed, see, now I'm clicking, oops, let me fix that, sorry guys. So now I'm on Nevada, and I want to click its state. And if I don't know it, I'll type in, I don't know, some random.
And as you can see from there, your score still goes up.
And I'm still, yeah, your score goes up, and I can guess as many times as I want on this state. I don't have to keep clicking, so I can just, now I'll type in, I think it's Oregon, but it's not. So it stays on this state until I get it correct, or if I don't want to be penalized and I want to move on, I type in IDK. So the IDK function is actually particularly important in the expert level, because you aren't allowed to click on a state while it's running, and then I can't go and click on this state. Before I want to go to a new state, I have to click IDK. That's really important to remember so you don't throw off the game.
So that's the end of our tutorial. But just to keep in mind, when you do click on the states, do not click and drag, because if you do, you will have to reboot your program all over again.
Yeah. So have fun. Try to get a top score. It was pretty hard for us, and we even made the game. So good luck.
Good luck.